Hi guys, welcome back. Let's pick the 31-man Welsh squad for the Rugby World Cup. Now straight away I'm going to put it up on the side there. I'm going to go through why I've made the selections I have. Please comment below what you would do differently, and I'm going to react when the actual squad comes out as well. Now straight away you can see I'm only taking 2 hookers. Now I know I have said in the past I'd prefer to take 3, but I want to take more back row, and I think Owens and D are stand out, number 1 and number 2. I know it's a little bit risky, tell me if I'm wrong there, but I'm taking 2 hookers so I can take more loosies, more back row forwards, because I think that's where one of Wales' strengths are. So I don't really want to leave some of those behind. So Owens and D go. Francis and Evans have been my go-to guys when I've been selecting Welsh props. I think they're absolutely fantastic. People differ who's the best props, but I go with those 2. And then I'm taking Wyn Jones, Nicky Smith and Samson Lee to make up my 5 props. So please comment below if you differ from that. Now, second row, I'm going to take 4. They're pretty much out and out second rows. Possibly some of them could slip back to back row, but not really. Plus I'm taking a load of back row, so it's not really necessary to do that. So Alan Wyn Jones obviously goes. Corey Hill, Adam Beard and Jake Ball all go. I think they're all good enough for very good second rows there, and you can rotate those guys. Now going on to the back row, I've taken quite a wide selection here, pretty much covering every single base. Moriarty first in there has to go, play 6 and 8, hard as nails. He wasn't really quite fit for the Six Nations, but if he's back to full fitness, he is a force of nature. He will absolutely relish a World Cup battle. Navidi is a go-to man. Wales have to pick Navidi. In fact, I think he's probably in a starting team for me. He's just proven again and again for Wales he's the man. 6 or 7, maybe even 8 over the ball, carrying, strong as an ox, always puts in a good performance. So you can see that I've put Wainwright in as well. I think he's a talent. I've made this extra spot in my back row so I can take guys like Wainwright. He's a real young talent, and I just want to see him out there experiencing the World Cup. He might not get huge minutes, but I think he's a bolter to take there. Alongside Tipperick, who is your go-to 7, absolutely world class. Alongside Faletau, same thing. And Shingler's another one to benefit from my extra back row spot. Very versatile, could be incredibly useful for this World Cup. A close guy missing out there is Bradley Davies. He'd certainly be on a call-up, but for the Welsh team in general, I think there was a lot less close calls than other teams. I think their best players are more obviously defined. Now, I'm taking 3 scrum halves because I think they're all good enough. Gareth Davies, Aled Davies and Thomas Williams. I really think they're high quality players. I want to take them all. Could take 2, I guess, but I think they all deserve to go. And you could rotate those however you see fit, with Gareth Davies being probably your number 1 pick. Now, same with 10s. I've taken 3. Largely because I think there are 3 outstanding 10s there. Dan Biggar, Gareth Anscombe and Rhys Patchell are all high quality, all slightly different. Depending what sort of game plan you play, you might want to change it around a little bit. Probably Gareth Anscombe's the number 1 pick, but Dan Biggar could easily step into a big game and start. And Rhys Patchell's got loads to offer, loads of ability. So those 3 9s, those 3 10s. I've got 4 centres. Again, pretty straightforward, I think. Going with Parks and Watkin as your 12s, and then Jonathan Davies and Scott Williams as your 13s. Actually, quite a lot of experience there. Jonathan Davies, Scott Williams got loads of caps between them. I think it's a very solid centre partnership. Possibly not the quickest in the World Cup, but lots of combinations you can play around with there. And I've got 4 slots left for the back 3, which is slightly less than usual, but I've got Gareth Anscombe or Rhys Patchell who could cover in at 15 as well. So George North and Josh Adams go as your out and out wingers. Adams has kind of almost nailed himself into this squad because he's been so consistent for Wales on that wing. Liam Williams is your 8 in the pack. He's possibly the best player they have, the best back they have. 15 or 11 would be amazing. And then the ever reliable Lee Halfpenny rounding out the squad. He's got a lot of experience, he's got lots of flexibility, lots of power, strength and creativity. This is a Welsh squad that could cause some real problems in the World Cup and potentially even win it. Anyway, let me know if you think there's any differences there you'd make. Maybe Steph Evans you'd bring in, James Davis if he's fit may come into the back row. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I will see you then.